Hey guys, these are the signs that you're a lonely person. And this is coming from a lonely person. It's me. I'm talking about me. I know I'm a lonely person. I acknowledge the fact that I am. And this video is not a cry for help, nor a professional opinion, okay? This is just me acknowledging that I am a loner and letting you know what the signs, or I guess the occurrences that you are a loner, because I know how it feels. I'm someone who has like 5 friends total. And honestly, being alone is not a bad thing. I've learned to like being alone. Again, this video is not a cry for help. I'm not saying, please be my friend, please give me attention. No, it's not. That's not what this video is about. It's just for you to see if you are also a lonely person. So let's get into it. Number 1, your phone is dry, like dry. That's something that started happening to me after high school. I feel like I've noticed that, people that you used to be friends with in high school, you guys stop keeping in touch, and it just kind of happens. If you don't go to college or get a job right away or anything, where you meet people on a daily basis, you kind of like fade into oblivion. You don't really make as many friends. Again, it's not a bad thing unless you're someone that like needs attention. Like you're one of those things that they call extroverts. Okay, I am very introverted. I hate texting. I hate calling on the phone. I just really hate it. So in a way, having a dry phone is a good thing for me. But obviously, if you're someone that really likes attention, really likes interacting with other humans, then probably not a good thing, Number 2, you have unusual hobbies. This is something that happens later in life once you realize you don't have as many friends, okay? Take this from someone in their early 20s. You start to develop weird hobbies, kind of like grandma hobbies, I guess. I've noticed I've started liking a lot of grandma-esque things. I like to water my plants. I like to watch Reddit deep dive icebergs, or am I the asshole for, those videos on like YouTube. I like to light up candles and then just sit on my bed and enjoy the ambience of my room. These are dumb, I have grandma hobbies. I guess that's another sign of being lonely, because you don't really go out as much. You don't really hang out with people. So you end up adopting weird hobbies, maybe addicted to anime, addicted to drawing, I don't know, something. Number 3, you daydream a lot. This is something I do a lot. I have this whole universe in my head, daydreams, stories that I come up of what my life would be like if I was extroverted, if I was rich, if I owned my dream car, things like that. I know that's something everyone does. But I feel like in your own head so much, an introvert would be, instead of just exclaiming your dreams, your hopes, your aspirations in real life, you tend to just create the scenarios in your head. So you daydream a lot. That's something I do. I'll be like, oh, I moved to a different country. I have cats. I have my dream car. I'll daydream these things, And they don't always have to be involving me. Sometimes I could just create some random characters in my head, and I'm kind of playing The Sims in my head, making up scenarios for them. Oh, one gets married, one dies. I'll have these scenarios in my head. Is there something wrong with me? I don't know. Maybe. But there's a whole movie playing up in there. Okay, last one. Again, I'm not a professional. These things don't mean 100%, what I'm saying. But number 4, you find forms of media as an escape. Let me give you examples. Let's say, you watch an anime series, you really like a character, and you tend to find any form of media from your favorite media, to feed your brain. For me, for instance, I've already mentioned this before. I love JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, right? So I'll obviously find any form of media that will help me fill that void. Look at fan art, look at, I don't know, fan fiction, look at posts online, TikToks, YouTube videos, stuff like that. And that's fun, I guess, in a way. I get to enjoy my form of media in other ways other than its original form, That's what I noticed. Some extroverted people don't really have obsessions. It's again, I'm not a professional. I could be completely wrong, but I've noticed people that tend to have more friends, more go out to parties, drink, they like something, but not to an extreme where it becomes an obsession or a hyperfixation. It's just but I feel like people like us, the introverts watching this right now, we tend to like things obsessively. I feel like we like to envision scenarios in our head as well with these characters of whatever media we consume. I always thought that was a weird thing in my brain, but a lot of people do it, so I don't feel so lonely about it. So yeah, these are some signs that you're a lonely person, coming from a lonely person, but also not coming from a professional psychiatrist or mind doctor thing. That's also a psychiatrist, isn't it? Again, this is not a cry for help. It's just me explaining my side and what I see as being lonely. And it's not a bad thing if you're a loner. All right, Bimmie out. See y'all later.